Hello, this is still Prime Morning. My name is Esietua Akumia. It's time for Good Living segments. This is a segment where we talk everything health, every single thing in relation to your health, my health, our general health. We speak about it right here on Prime Morning. Today, we are going to take a look at something very interesting. We have all experienced this one way or the other. And so I know that definitely you would have something to share in relation to this. So please get ready to join us on our Facebook page. It is Joy Prime TV. Get into the comment section and let us know. Our WhatsApp number will be put on your screens pretty shortly, so you can share your thoughts and opinions with us right here for the Good Living segment on Prime Morning. Now, unfortunately, and I do not know how this is happening, but there's a growing trend on unauthorized sale of medicines or drugs at public transport places. If you're going to pick, be it SEC VIP, wherever you're going to board, trotro to wherever you're going to, you will find some persons who will come on board and they will be selling all sorts of ailments, drugs for you. Just etipaye, throat one, honey, a drobako, it can cure a number of diseases. And sometimes I wonder, the people who make these medicines, what do they put in there that one particular ointment or even drug can cure so many diseases? You can put some, you can either swallow, you can rub some at a particular part of your body. Okay. My goodness. So today we are going to take a look at the legal blind spots. We are going to take a look at the health implications of some of them, because trust me, a number of them are not authorized. So what could we possibly be consuming, and the implications that these people could, one way or the other, also have on themselves, the ones who are selling it. So seated with me this morning is Joy Padiki Telabi. She is principal pharmacist, Shai Osu Doku District Hospital. Good morning, Joy.
Good morning, Miss.
Welcome to Joy Prime.
Thank you.
Joy is on Joy Prime this morning, ladies and gentlemen.
To be a joyful day.
I like that. She's in that spirit already, guys. I like that. So today we are going to talk on, this very canker that we have all experienced one way or the other. We've seen them. There are a number of people, and you see, what's a wow for me is how they can convince you that if you buy this medicine, whatever you are going through will go away. And they always get people buying their drugs. And so I want us to take a look at that from, whichever angle that you feel it will be, then it will be best for us to tackle this, please. Let's do that, and get ready to ask Joy any questions in relation to this as well. If you have experience buying from any of these people who buy these who sell these drugs at public places and it didn't work, please share your experience with us on our social media platforms or our WhatsApp number, 055-157-5757. But before Joy tells us all the juicy details on the implications, the legal blind spots, and
medicine, the premium, the 1 hour
So you know they like take one morning, one evening.
You can take it morning or evening.
So what's it? So you don't get side effects.
No, we have our medicine.
So I
We
have
don't have
medicine.
any program. If you see somebody in the news or wrong place, maybe the wrong place is taking damage. This is not right now. You can do well. Since me and nobody could come forward.
So what is some of the herbs?
Sahara, Adua, everything. Inshallah, everything. Inshallah.
And it's very heartbreaking to, think about the fact that unfortunately, as Ghanaians, a number of Ghanaians are always looking for a shortcut to things. Always wanting, and that is the reason that, one of the reasons that I believe that a number of us fall victim to these sort of practices. Joy, help us really understand the dangers. Let's start off with the dangers of this practice.
Okay, thanks for having me this morning. As we heard from the first video, he says that when he tried reaching the guy, he never found him.
Yes.
That's one of the issues. So who do you report to when there are adverse effects?
Yeah.
Who knows what exactly is in the drug you are taking?
Yeah.
Because you can't go back. You can't refer. There's nothing for you to refer to what exactly you took so that we could even get an antidote for. So first and foremost, when you buy from these unauthorized places, you risk yourself buying counterfeit medications. So then you are taking nothing. It's like you're taking sand for your wound and nothing will happen. At the end of the day, it might be a harmful substance.
Yeah.
Then you get another disease.
Yeah.
You have to spend more to take care of.
Yeah.
So counterfeit medication, you may also get substandard medication. So it may be that the active ingredient may be in, but the dose required for your pain or for your discomfort, it's not enough, or may even be more, and put a lot of burden on your kidneys, on your liver, and whatnot. So at the end of the day, you will be spending more for these things. Probably you bought the thing for just 1 CD, but then think about the future.
And you see, another problem too is, you see the story, the guy narrating his experience.
Yeah.
Before he purchased it, there were some other persons in the car who are testing to the medicine really work.
It could be marketing. So when I bought the bars with my sister or friends, would you know? No. It's marketing. They will do anything for money at your expense. I mean, they don't care about you, it's their money.
Now let's talk about how can I know the legitimacy of these?
First and foremost, buy from licensed, authorized pharmacies, and then there are licensed chemical, over-the-counter medicine sellers. So first and foremost, buy from licensed, authorized pharmacies.
So to go straight to the point,
Yes.
we shouldn't pay any attention to them.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Most of these people are just in for the money's sake.
Yeah.
They can end up selling expired drugs to you. You will not know.
And repackage it.
Yes, repackage it. Even the storage conditions can affect the medication you are buying. So in the heat will destroy the active ingredients, and then when you take it, nothing will happen to you. Or it can even change the active ingredient to something poisonous, that when you take it, it will give you another disease.
Can you please reiterate that? Because I think a number of people do not really know this.
So I'm saying that you do not buy from unauthorized sellers, like street vendors, public bars vendors, no matter what they say. Their words are really sweet. But I would say that buy from only licensed pharmacies or licensed over-the-counter medicine sellers. You don't have any business buying drugs on the street. You see, mostly we care so much about our food, but our drugs, we don't want
really
to
pay attention to it.
And the same way our foods can kill us, our drugs are even faster. So you don't know what is in there. Why buy drug? I mean, you want to get better. Why buy from street vendors? Some have little or no knowledge of what they are telling you.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
This is quite funny. But sometimes also check the English that is written on the labels.
Exactly.
The construction of the sentences, the misspelling.
Yeah.
It gives them away all the time.
Yeah.
But we have the level of illiteracy is also, it plays a key role in here because they would even purchase the drugs and not read what's on there.
That's very true.
Because you're unable to read.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know exactly what it contains
Yeah.
or what they are trying to communicate on
So
there.
to avoid all these,
Just avoid them.
Just avoid them. And be fine. There are lots of pharmacies, even hospitals, health centers are around.
Yeah.
You can visit any of them if you have any doubts. So just avoid buying from street vendors. Avoid buying from illegal shops. Buy from licensed pharmacies.
Okay. I want you to throw more light into what you were saying early on about the heat, affecting the content.
Yes. So every medicine or every drug has a storage condition.
Okay.
Some of them are cold chain. Some of them you store at room temperature. Most of our medications you have to store not higher than 25 degrees Celsius. Most of our drugs.
Oh.
So imagine a peddler selling medicine on the sun.
Yeah.
Probably it's even supposed to be cold chain.
Yeah.
But they are selling on the sun.
They have them all in the backpack.
on the backpack.
Yeah.
When they close, do you ask yourself, where do they keep them? Those in the markets, where do they keep them? They don't take them home. They get a place, pack everything in, push them, and then that's it. Have mice and sort of everything,
Sheesh.
rodents feeding on them. In the morning, they come sell to you. You see?
Yeah.
So we have to avoid all of these things, and then we'll be safe. You can't guarantee the conditions the drugs were stored. So why buy them?
This then leads me to a question of why do you think the Ghanaians usually fall on these?
One, as you said, you started earlier, we like shortcuts.
Yeah.
And then proximity.
Yeah.
But also remember that the shortcut will take you to long cut. Because you end up spending 2 cedis on something you think that will help you. Like the gentleman now, he's hanging. He has to spend more.
And maybe whatever his issue was very minor.
Yeah, something like erectile satisfaction.
Yeah.
For he was even good, but the way the man spoke to him. So now the thing you were taking medicine for, it's not even working again. So what do? You see. So even if you see, sometimes you can even get the money for whatever consequences you get. But what if you die?
What if you die?
Yes, what if you die?
True.
What can be done?
Yeah.
Nothing. You leave your family behind. Probably you're even the breadwinner, your children are around. What do you do?
Ghanaians have this thing of always self-medicating. We feel we know. Maybe we've chanced on it somewhere on social media. Maybe we've seen a relative who is older do it. And so we feel and think that automatically is the right thing to do. We ask for paracetamol, we abuse it. And after that one, So it's like, I don't know if that is also a factor to the fact that we are always trying to find ways and means of doing things on our own without necessarily going in for expert advice.
That's true. You said it all.
Okay.
So we are used to self-medicating. And we forget about the consequences that it comes with.
Yeah.
A simple headache may not be just paracetamol. It could even be your BP that had gone up.
Right.
You see. So you sit at home, take your para, it's still not going. The time you realize that you have to visit a healthcare provider, it will be worse and nothing can be done about it. So we should always think about the future and then not the now. You might get the small relief now, but have you thought of the following day and the next? What happens?
All right, okay. So now I have purchased the drug and then I feel some way about it. How do I report it?
So wherever you bought it from, you can report back to them. So if it's a hospital, you go back. Health center, you go back. Pharmacies, you go back. There are ways we report all these adverse events to FDA. They also have, I think they have a soft, an app, MedSafety app, where you can download and also report all of these things to them. So you can always go back to your provider. So that's why buying from street vendors is like a risk. Who do you go back to?
Yeah.
Like it's a major risk. So they shout, this, that, CCA, it does this, it does that. Think about it. When I buy now and something happens, where do I go to?
Before you continue on this one, I want to take you back a bit. Now, the content of these medicines. Okay, there's the awareness of the possibility of if you are to swallow some of these drugs, the ones that you have to swallow, there are health implications.
Yes.
Now, they are channeling their energy into ointments.
Yeah.
So if you've got sore throat, you feel a swelling in your throat or something, they'll say, oh, Febi, because in their heads, ointments is on the surface of the skin, so there's no health implications to that.
So you realize that when you have a pain somewhere, when you apply the ointment, it goes. Have you thought of how it goes? So the body absorbs it and it works on the area. So it's the same thing. Even if it's on the skin, if it's local, still it has an effect on the body. It just doesn't act by magic. We have pores in our skin where it goes in there.
Yeah.
So they are all, you just don't buy from anywhere. Some are mixing a lot of things. Some might even tell you it's herbal, but then you see that it's steroids and orthodox medicines they put together and telling you that it's herbal.
Yeah.
But it's not. So we should just avoid buying from sources that you can't guarantee. You will not buy, mostly in Ghana, when you're buying a canned item, you check whether there's a dent. And just a dent will make you not buy it. So why would you want to buy, that one is food you're taking, medications. I don't even know how it will work. Food, at least you know when you take it, maybe it will come out.
Yeah.
But the medicine is staying inside.
Yeah.
You don't know how it works. So why do you just play gamble? Gambling with your life, sort of. Buying from this.
You know what? Joy is simply saying that just avoid these people that come on buses, public transport places to sell all these sorts of drugs to you. Just avoid them. Do not pay any attention to them. But if you've had any experiences whatsoever, we are urging you to call us. We are going to put the phone number on the screens pretty shortly. Call us and share your experience with us. What were you experiencing before you decided you chanced on this person selling this particular drug or ointment? You bought it and unfortunately, or whatever you were going through has deteriorated. It has worsened or something. Share your experience with us. Or you can also go to our Facebook page, which is Joy Prime TV. Get into the comment section and let us know what your experiences have been. But we want you to call in. So please, if you can have the phone number on the screens right now for our viewers to pick it up and call us. And then maybe also, if you have any questions that you would love to ask Joy, Joy will answer all your questions for you. So please do not hesitate to do so. The phone number will be on your screens pretty shortly. Joy, I want us to talk more, throw some more light on the health implications of this.
Yeah. Okay, so as we began, you are buying counterfeit medications. You are not sure. So there won't be treatment. You are buying substandard medications, very little or more than what you need. And then you are getting the adverse effect, like pronounced adverse effect from the medications you are buying, you see. So you end up spending more. Though you want to shortcut, reduce your cost of buying medicines, at the end of the day, you are going to spend so much on that. Now we are getting antimicrobial resistance. Most of these drugs that are peddled are antimicrobials, anti-malarial. So antimicrobial, including they are all part. So the amoxicillin, the penicillins and things.
Okay.
So at first, some infections that you could use one single antibiotic to treat, now they are not working because of all of these things. Because these vendors, you want just one, they will give you. So instead of giving you the whole course, they will just give you, if you want just one, they will give you. And then when you take in that one, it is leading to antimicrobial resistance. So the microorganisms are also building their walls on how
you're supposed to, take the entire thing within a number of days. But then they are just cutting it strip by strip.
Yeah, strip by strip for you. So the next time you are sick, that you need the antibiotic to take care of it won't work. It won't work. And then you have to go to a higher antibiotic, which you are not even guaranteed that will even work for you. So then your life there is also at stake. You might even what you're buying, you never know. They are not trained to even tell you probably there are drug interactions, drugs that you can't take with the other, food that you can't take with the drug you're buying. They can't tell you. So probably this medication you're buying, you can't take it with milk. They don't tell you. You take it, eat your diet product. It doesn't even work for you. It causes other issues for you. So some of these things you have to watch out for. They can food-drug interactions, drug-drug interactions, adverse side effects that you get. Who do you report to? How do we even know what exactly you took in? So some of these things, we should be careful. We should just be careful because, we don't play with your life when it comes to medicines. We think para is nothing. but it can cause liver damage.
Yeah.
Some medication you don't take with alcohol, they will not tell you. Some of these medications are not supposed to take with alcohol. They even put in alcohol and sell to you as erectile something. You see. So, I mean, they are in for their money.
And they will do everything?
Yeah, they will do everything. They will do everything to get their money from you. Because you will not find them.
The gentleman who was telling us about his experience early on in the video, you could tell from his voice that emotionally he's distraught. Yeah. Let's talk about the possibility of you also being emotionally broken down and mentally as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't have words for what's happening to him, really. Something he just chanced on in a bus.
Yeah.
So imagine yourself, or your daughter has a little cold or something, you meet a vendor, says, oh, this will help. Instead of taking the child to the healthcare provider, you decide to give the child to so-and-so. You give to the child, the next morning, child can't respond. Probably not dead, but doesn't act like a child for you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What do you do?
You see, I mean, sometimes you should think about the effects that these things bring us than the relief you are getting now. Mostly in the markets, I mean, they come around. So you are sitting down, they come to you, oh, your waist to take this thing. Because you are sitting there, really, your waist is paining you, and you don't want to get up. So then, you've come to my aid. You take it. Maybe you get a relief there and then. But the next moment, you are getting swells all over.
Persisting. Yeah.
Most of these are steroids and things. So the next moment, you are getting high blood pressures, your sugar is going south. I mean, so I think we should, it's high time as citizens or as Ghanaians, we really take our health serious.
We definitely have to take our health very serious. So we have our first caller calling us all the way from the Upper West region. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, what do you want to share with us this morning?
Yes, some time ago, I'm a married man.
Okay.
I was boarding a bus from Kintampo to Kumasi. And then this man came into the bus and was talking about penis enlargement. So I had to buy it because my wife used to complain.
She used to complain?
Yes, that my distance is too small.
I see.
So I had to buy it. But right now she's complaining again that it's too big.
So on your part, what you bought worked for you? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes.
I see. I don't even know how to express myself at the moment. Well, we are happy for you regardless. That, with you, it worked for you. And now your wife has started complaining. Are you still there?
Yes, please.
Okay. So what do you plan on doing about it? What does she want you to do about it?
No, when I even want it, she denies me because she feels it's too big. I'm hurting her.
Oh. So will you stop using it? Have you stopped using it or you still?
Yeah, I have stopped already.
So was it a pill? Was it a pill or it was an ointment that you had to rub?
It was an ointment that you rub.
Wow. I see. This is very interesting. Okay. Is there anything more you would want to share with us?
So now my problem is I don't know where to get this man if maybe he has a remedy to reduce it.
Oh, so that now is a problem for you.
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, continue staying with us, okay? Continue watching the show,
okay.
All right? Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us.
Right.
You could also call in and share your experience with us right here on Prime Morning. We are talking about these peddlers, these men and women carrying backpacks on their backs, and selling all sorts of medicines to you to convince you that whatever your ailments are, when you use it, you take it, you're good to go. Call in and share your experience right about now. Joy, this, I don't think he has a problem.
He has.
Does he?
It didn't work.
But he says it worked.
It didn't work.
How did it not work?
The reason why he was seeking it, is he achieving that result?
Well, now he's not.
He's not.
So it did not
It
work.
didn't work. So you see, now he can't find who he bought it from.
Yes.
And it's a challenge.
Yes.
What do we do?
So how can we help him?
The only thing you can do is to also go to the hospital and then see the doctor, and then they will take you from there. So some of these things, we take it lightly, but it's an issue. And you don't even know exactly what was in the drug that you took. So, I mean, we should not be playing with our lives. We should not be playing with our pleasures. I mean, you don't play with them. So now, the reason why you are buying, you bought, the person is running away from you. You're lost. I mean, we shouldn't be doing this to ourselves. And it's mostly when it comes to pleasure, sexual enhancement,
it's mostly that.
Breasts, enlargement, and why do we want to do this to ourselves?
And they want to please.
So we should seek professional help.
Okay.
Seek professional help. You don't just put your life on a place for anyone to just come and cut and go away. No. Even when you go to the butchers, they take very good care of our animal, how they cut them. How much more you human being? Your life is very, very important. So we have to really, really, see it as such and not just do anything with our lives.
I want to ask the question of, so we have another caller calling us from Elmina. I'll come back to the question I wanted to ask you, Joy. Hi, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, can you please tell us your experience?
Okay, so I would like to add my voice the discussion which is going on.
Please go ahead.
And the lady said, they are mostly found doing like self-medication. But I want to say sometimes it's not like people want to take medicine themselves. But because our hospitals, they are very expensive. So sometimes when you go there, before you even leave the OPD to go to the consultant, you don't get that money. They will say, oh, go and do lab, go and do this, go and do that. So the person will be like, oh, nah, I don't have the money to go to the hospital. So maybe let me just walk to the nearby pharmacy or there is this person selling it. So let me purchase it. That's why mostly you find people in cars buying medicine. Oh, what does this medicine do? Then he buys it. Because imagine going to the hospital, then they asking you to go and do X-ray, which costs like 200 or 500. That person doesn't have. So if the government is making things easy with your NHI, at least you can go to the hospital and get good medication. It will be good for the ordinary Ghanaian. And this attitude of self-medication will come down. Okay. You get it?
Yes.
So this is my opinion.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your contribution. I think it's a good one that he just mentioned, because I mean that's how a number of people think. When you go to hospital, the drugs they will write for you, the number of scans and tests they will tell you to do, but they may be in their heads. They already know what's going on in their body, so they will prefer to go to the pharmacy and tell them, oh, I have stomach pain, and maybe it could be more than stomach pain.
So it's all part of the diagnosis. So whatever they are doing for you, it's for your own good.
It's for your own good.
It's just unfortunate that you may not be able to afford.
Yeah.
But if you go through that, you also get some relief than just buying anywhere. And you are going to even spend more than the scan or the X-ray you were asked to do.
Yeah. So let's think about that aspect as well. You may think that you are avoiding the many costs that you could possibly, spend when you go to hospital to be diagnosed. But in the long run, you could be spending more in the future. We have Regina calling us all the way from Bekwai. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay.
And you?
Oh, we are doing very awesome. Talk to us.
Yes, I want to share this experience that my father went through before he died.
Oh, okay.
In fact, yes, he had a serious waist pain.
Okay.
So it looks as if this herbal product
Yeah.
he was introduced to that it can cure waist. So what is it? He thinks that he exactly so in fact that goes
Regina, can you please position yourself properly for me, please? Position yourself properly so we can hear you smoothly.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. So I was talking about my dead now. He had a waist pain.
Yeah.
And he resorted into this herbal medicine.
Right.
So he was on it, different kinds.
Wow.
In fact, when he had, in fact, it got to a point, the whole system was deteriorating.
My goodness.
But he thinks that the way he feels okay. So he lives right. But later, we were told that, in fact, in the second was, is he taking certain alcohol? And he said, no, he doesn't even know how to drink. And he said, in fact, he's surprised that the bile, or is it the liver, or whatever, is spoiled.
Wow.
So that we got to know that it's through this herbal medicine
Yeah.
that has damaged that part of the organ.
My goodness.
So in fact, I want the public to understand that if you have a waist pain or any sickness, you think taking this drug will solve that problem for you. In the long run, it's going to cause another problem in your system that you can't do anything about it. So like Dr. said, if you are going through any sickness, go and see the
Professional.
professionals,
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
than buying these medicines by the roadside,
Yeah.
thinking that it can solve your problem for you.
Okay.
What I realized, when you take it, you feel like it's okay.
That's the trick.
And you can take one dose and the whole thing will vanish. So you have to continue. And the more you take, that is where the other organs in the system
Will also be
will be affected.
Yeah.
Because their drug is not pure. Like doctor said, they make them with a whole lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we should be mindful of the kind of these herbal medicines that we take into our system.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank you so much, Regina. Thank you for sharing your experience with your father with us, and our condolence to you. Anyway, so Joy is still here in studio with us, but we have to go. Joy, finally, what would you tell Ghanaians on this particular topic?
Well, I would say that you don't play with your life. Buy from licensed authorized sellers. Your life is not just a dummy you are just punching and seeing the result.
Yeah.
It can be it can end into something you never thought of.
Yeah.
You don't just take in anything. Buy from a professional, seek professional advice. You can move to any hospital, pharmacy, ask for your pharmacist if you have any challenge with your medication, and then you'll be given the necessary information. We are all over, we are around to help you. I mean, we are there for you. Your life is very important and precious. You can't just leave it in anyone's life.
Yeah.
The way you are so strict on your child, not putting things in their mouth. As an adult, you need to watch what you put in your mouth. Very, very necessary.
I like what you just said. Joy, thank you so much for your time this morning, and thank you for opening our eyes the more to all these drug peddlers on the streets. So thank you so much. And viewers, we hope that you've learned so much from this particular conversation. The highlight of this for me today on Good Living segment is avoid all these people who are selling all sorts of medicines, drugs to you on the streets. If you have an ailment, go to a professional, visit the hospital, speak to them about what's happening with you, and they will give you the authorized prescriptions for you to be helped. So please stop self-medicating and stop buying from these streets peddlers, drug peddlers.